When it comes to fly, rod, reel, and line combos under $250, there's some really good options and some really bad options. So today, let's go over some good options. So kicking off our list here at the number 5 spot is going to be the Redington Original. Now, for this original kit, you're gonna be getting the rod, reel, line, and the case all in one, as pretty much all of these, are all the same thing on that. This one specifically, the original, you're gonna get 2 sizes. You get a 9-foot 5 weight or a 9-foot 8 weight. So it's covering pretty much all of your trout, salmon, bass type stuff. For smaller creeks and some other stuff, you're kind of limited on this as there's only 2 sizes, but those 2 sizes luckily are covering a lot of different stuff. Now, because Redington, Sage, Rio, there's a couple other brands here I'm looking at that are all a part of the same kind of parent company. Their kits actually all Redington kits have Rio line in it. So you're getting a really good line in your kit, which is nice. Some of these, I don't know what line it is. They don't say on the kit what it is. But on this one, you are getting the crosswater reel, the original rod, and then you're getting Rio line, set up. So it's going to be a really good line on there, which is really nice, especially for under $250. This is going to be a great all-around setup, especially for that $200 mark. In my opinion, I think Redington has the best value fly fishing gear in the game right now. I think Orvis has got some stuff too, but specifically under that like $200 to $300 mark, they have so many rod and reels that just are awesome. They are just such good value pieces of equipment, and I actually have another Redington in this list that we will be talking about in a bit here as well. By the way, if you guys are interested in getting this stuff, I have all the links down below for you guys if you want to check those out. It really helps me out in the channel. Appreciate it. The combo number 4 on this list is going to be the Echo Lift combo. This is coming in at $189.99, so a little cheaper actually than the Redington setup. This one you're getting 4 different sizes here. So you're getting an 8-foot 4 weight, a 9-foot 5 weight, 9-foot 6 weight, and 9-foot 8 weight. So a decent amount of choices for you to choose from there. For all-around trout, I would say that 9-foot 5 weight is going to be the best way to go. Echo, to me, is probably the most underrated brand. I know they're not as popular as some of the big ones, but they have some really good stuff. I've felt their rods in the past are really nice, and at that price range, that is awesome. That is a killer price for a combo, especially in the fly fishing world, because fly fishing stuff is pretty dang expensive. Now, the rod alone on this kit is $100, which means the line and reel together is about $90, which means one of them most likely is probably pretty cheap. So one thing to think about here, this is definitely, the rod is the selling point for this combo. I don't know how good that reel and line is going to be. Overall, I think the Redington Original may be a little better in terms of all 3 are about the same quality. Echo, I think you're getting more of the quality in the rod versus the other 2. But still, for $190, I think that's a phenomenal price. I think you're getting a great value for the money. Number 3 on this list is probably my favorite of all of them. I'm kind of biased here because I'm an Orvis guy. I have a lot of Orvis gear, but this is going to be the Orvis Encounter combo. This one comes in a nice case as well. You get rod, reel, line. The nice thing is Orvis makes their own line, so most likely this is a better quality line that's on this. This is coming in at $198.99, so about $200, about same price as the other 2 that we've talked about here. There's a couple different sizes on this one. You can get a 5 weight 8-foot 6. You can get a 5 weight 9 foot, 6 weight 9 foot, 6 weight 9.6, and an 8 weight 9 foot. So some really good sizing in there as well for this one. Like I said before, that 9 foot 5 weight would be awesome. Now this is an outfit exclusive setup, so you cannot buy the Orvis Encounter rod or the Orvis Encounter reel on their website. You can only get this as the combo. So if you want one of these specific pieces of equipment, you're gonna have to buy the whole combo. It's not like the Clearwater, which is a little bit pricier than the Encounter. It's really nice setup where you can buy the rod, the reel, and the line separately. This one, you got to get it all into one. But if you're looking for a combo, which is why you clicked on this video, that shouldn't be too big of a deal for you. If I'm being honest here, Orvis really doesn't make a bad product. I mean, their stuff is really, really good quality, especially for the price too. I mean, some of their rods fish way pricier than what they're actually priced at, and I think the Encounter is the same thing on that. The tackle shop I work at, we sell a ton of Encounters, and we haven't had anything but good reviews so far. People have really, really liked this setup. And once again, at $200, that is one of the cheapest entries to fly fishing you're going to get. And this is a great one in terms of you know, budget, but still having good enough quality to go out and have success on the water, which is a big thing, right? Managing those two, sometimes it's really hard to get those, especially in fly fishing, but with this combo, you're going to be set. Like I said previously, if you guys are wanting to step up from this rod and you really like Orvis stuff, check out the Orvis Clearwaters. I believe those are $350 or $400 for the combo, and that is going to be a massive jump compared to any 5 of these setups. That's going to be rod, reel, and line as well. That is, I fish a lot of the Clearwaters myself, absolutely love them. They are one of my favorite rods in fly fishing. So the Clearwater kit, for those of you that are wanting something a little bit pricier, a little bit higher quality, that would be the way to go. Number 2 on this list is another personal favorite of mine. This is the Temple Fork Outfitters NXT Black Label kit, coming in at about $229.95. Now, I do not have the rod for this kit, but I do have the reel I fished. You can buy these separately. I bought the reel a little while ago. This is the NXT Black Label reel here. This is I believe this is the one. This is like the 3-4 weight reel. So I use this. I have a 3 weight, and I use this for small stream stuff, a lot of like small lakes, alpine stuff, packing in. Love this reel. It is so simple. There's just not a lot of moving parts. There's nothing fancy on it. It gets the job done. And for a beginner or just for anyone wanting a mid-budget combo fly setup, you just want simple. You want something that gets the job done. And that's what I really like about this setup, is all 3 parts of this setup, the rod, the reel, and the line, are all very good quality, versus some of these kits, I feel like there's a little more of a disbursement between the quality of rod, reel, and line. This one, they're all pretty evenly set up here. So yeah, coming in at $230, this is the most expensive on the list, but I would say this is probably the highest quality on the list. I really love this reel, so I can attest to how good this combo is. I've casted the rod, I felt the rod before, and it's also very nice too. So this is an awesome setup. I've been fishing Temple Fork stuff for a long time now. I've had a bunch of their rods, and I absolutely love their stuff. It's an awesome product. This one's coming in 4 sizes as well here. We have a 8'6" 4 weight, a 9' 5 weight, 9' 6 weight, and 9' 8 weight. And another thing to mention is I have broken a Temple Fork rod, and their warranty was awesome. They really helped me out. I'm sure some of the others are good too. I'm sure Orvis's is good, Redington's is good, but I can personally attest that and say here that Temple Fork's warranty is really awesome. They got good customer service and good customer support. Jumping up $30 in price here, we are at the $250 limit for rod number 1 or combo number 1, and this is the Redington Wrangler kit. This is coming in at $249.99. So right up on the top of that list there. This one comes in 6 different sizes. We have the Trout kit, which is the 9' 5 weight. We have another Trout. This is a Trout XL. This one's a 9' 6. We have a Wrangler Pond kit, which is a 9' 4 weight. We have the Salt kit, which is a 9' 8 weight. Bass kit, 9' 7 weight. And a Salmon kit, 9' 8 weight. So 6 different sizes. It's kind of nice that they tell you on there too, kind of which ones are meant for what type of fish, which is cool. Really good setup here. I actually have a buddy that has this setup, and he really likes it. I've got to cast it, and it casts really nice. This is another one, like I said before, it's going to be a good disbursement between all 3 pieces of gear. The reel, in my opinion, is definitely the lowest quality of all 3 here. I'm okay with that. I think of all 3, reel, you don't need a really expensive reel in fly fishing majority of the time. If you're going for trout in streams or just small rivers or just whatever, you're not targeting giant fish all the time, you really don't need a super high-end reel. You want way more emphasis on your rod and the line. So in my opinion on this one, that's exactly what they did. They have reel, line on here once again. They've got the really nice rod. They put way more emphasis on those 2, and that's how it should be. Like I said before, I think for value products, I think Redington is probably number 1, and I'm an Orvis guy, so I'm a little biased here, but I think Redington beats everyone in terms of value, bang for your buck setups for people wanting to get into fly fishing. So now I want to know if you guys agree with this list. So leave a comment down below if there's a combo that you think should have been added on this list, or if there's a combo that you think I should have taken off this list. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and talk gear with you. Hopefully you guys got a kick out of today's episode. See you guys next time on Humbug Videos.